I know everything you're seeing right here looks really boring, but please don't scroll just yet. I want to talk to you guys about communications capabilities that are independent from cell towers, the internet, all of the above. This is an HF radio, specifically a Yaesu FT-891. Now I have it enclosed in an ABS printed case with a battery on the back. And I want to show you what really goes into this bag to make this work, and then we will do a demonstration of seeing if we can communicate with somebody around the United States and go from there. But first we're going to start with this vector network analyzer, so a nano VNA. This is going to be used to check the standing wave ratio of the antenna, and this is an in-fed half-wave antenna. It's super simple, and we're going to string that up into that tree on that branch right there. We're going to use our cordage to do that, and then we have a microphone, and then we have a mouse off in the background. If we want to do digital modes, I also have a laptop which is charging in the garage at the moment, and we're half battery. That's for later, but we'll get started. I'll show you guys what this looks like. We have our coax, cordage, something to check standing wave ratio, our antenna, and our microphone, and then our radio with a battery, a 12 volt 10 amp hour on the back, and we're only going to be pushing about 5 watts of power, and you can make some pretty good contacts off of just that. So give me a minute, we'll get this antenna strung up. Let's see if we can get this up in the tree on the first go. Nice. There you go. Alright, so in doing so, we're going to need this cordage to attach our in-fed half wave. We'll do a quick unrolling of this. This is how we're going to transmit and receive. And this specifically is cut for 20 meters, so it's about 28 feet of wire. The key with this is you have to insulate it from the rope. So we have an insulator. It's tied the wire on the one end, and then we'll run the cordage through the other. We'll tie a simple knot. And then we'll pull it up. So once this is connected, we'll have to connect our coax to it. So we'll set that up next. I'll pull you guys over to the chest mount. Alright, we are on the chest mount. So this is our in-fed half wave, and we have it going up in the tree like you guys just saw. And then this is our length of coax. And so the key here is we need to slope this a bit, and then we'll check the standing wave ratio in a minute. But to help out, we have this paracord with some carabiners, and we'll just clip this to it. And then this will hang right here, and we'll run our coax from here over to the radio. Pretty simple stuff. It's not rocket science, but if you've never seen it, it's super helpful to watch in real time. If I wasn't doing this as a video, the setup is pretty quick. You don't need a ton of time to do it, 5 minutes at most. So there we are. We're going to run this over, connect to our HF radio. Now that's what that would normally be set up like. In this case, we're going to check the standing wave ratio before we do that. so that we can ensure we don't have a bad SWR and blow our radio when we try and transmit. If it's not below a certain standing, it will pop that off. And then I'll get this powered up in a second. I'll show you guys. I know this is hard to make out, but this is what you kind of want to see. So that number one symbol down there, we're settled on 14.275 megahertz. That's what that one represents. And we want to be under 1.5. So 1.41 is acceptable. And that's with our coax. Ran over to the end pin half wave and then up in the tree. So we'll get this connected and we'll see if we can find somebody on 20 meter band within the HF freq range. So now that we are connected to our antenna, we'll plug in our microphone and then we'll see who we can find on HF right now. So we have 13.1 volts left on this. Let's see. That's a lot of this right here. You just spin through and see who you can find. Once I find someone, I'll let you guys know in the next clip. Our coax is connected. The first thing we need to do is plug in our mic so we can transmit, receive, and listen. Really just transmit, that's all this is for. But we'll see what we can find. A lot of this spinning through and seeing who's talking. I feel like someone's here.
Oscar Kilo 1.
There we go.
Oscar Kilo 1, Fox Whiskey, Germany, 594507.
You say Germany? So we're picking up somebody from Germany, if I'm not mistaken.
285, Roger. Roger, 085, thanks. Kilo 1, Lima, Zulu.
Kilo 1, Lima, Zulu. Hold on. Let's see if we can pick this guy up. Kilo, Romeo 4, Juliet, Bravo, November.
4514.
See if we can pick him up.
Roger, 6, thank you.
KR4, JBN.
Thank you, contest. Kilo 1, Lima, Zulu.
I don't think we're breaking through to him. Kilo 1, Lima, Zulu. This is Kilo, Romeo 4, Juliet, Bravo, November.
Kilo Radio 4. Kilo Radio 4 again.
Kilo, Romeo 4, Juliet, Bravo, November.
Kilo Radio 4, Juliet, Bravo, November, 594515.
So a quick search to find out who Kilo 1 Lima Zulu is. It's Krasimir Petkov out of Massachusetts. So he's doing a contest right now. He was able to hear us, gave us a reading back. I was not able to get back out to him again. But I suppose if we kept trying, we could. But this is the idea behind it. Without a lot of power, I'm using a 10 amp hour battery on the back side of this. I don't have wall power. I don't have to rely on the infrastructure around me. I'm able to talk with somebody in Massachusetts. So if you had a communications plan set up with your family to say that you would be trying to reach out at a set time window every day, if for some reason the cell infrastructure collapsed, internet collapsed, or you just lived without access to those things, this would be a great way to do it. So you can get into this game for probably $500 or $600, everything you would need, and you could talk with people around the world. This band specifically, 20 meters, really good during the daytime and the late afternoon. All things that you would learn if you get your ham licenses. So I highly recommend doing it, and then get yourself a radio and just start talking with people. Looks like somebody's there as well. Whiskey Zulu 4 Foxtrot. So it's neat. There's nothing else in the world like this, and it teaches you so much. You can build this in-fed half wave. You can order this specifically on Amazon for I think $15 or $20, and then just get you some wire and an insulator. You can 3D print the insulators. But get out there and learn, mess around with this stuff. It's a lot of fun. And then when you get bored, you can hop in and start doing digital nodes with a laptop, sending messages to each other, sending emails to your family, or just setting up a bulletin board system where you can send files to people or pull files from other people that have this set up in their home. So that might be the next step in my game. But let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you sticking around.